Hello guys, welcome back to our last tutorial for Creative Media Month program. So in this tutorial, I'll teach you guys how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. In this tutorial, I will teach you the basic interface of Adobe Premiere Pro as well as its tool, and I'll teach you how to make a video that looks like this. So let's get started. Press new project and then name your project. I'll just make mine video test 1. Leave this one as it is and click OK. Be aware that when you before making a video, you have to create a storyboard in your mind so that when you edit your video, you know what to put from the beginning until the end. So let's see. For the interface of Adobe Premiere Pro, there's assembly, editing, color, effects, audio, graphics, and libraries. The most important workspace is the editing because you will have these 4 panels. On the top left is the preview of, sometimes you can get the preview from your media panel, or you can edit your effect controls. On the top right is where you will be getting a preview of your video from the timeline sequence. The timeline sequence is where you will be trimming and editing your video in the sequence, and this panel is where you will gather all your video clip in the media. So we know about the editing. For the color is where you want to touch up your video. You want to brighten it, you want to darken it, you want to adjust the hue saturation, so you'll go to the color workspace. The effect workspace is where you want to put some of the effect, the transition of an effect in the video or in a picture, and so you can use and go to that workspace. The audio is where you'll be adjusting your video, your volume in the video. Like you want to make it louder, you want to make it quieter, you want to change the tone and all that stuff. But for now, we'll be only using the editing and color workspace. So first of all, gather all your video clip in the media panel. Drag one of the video into the timeline sequence, but make sure that your timeline sequence is accurate to the frame size that you want. For example, here the frame size is 1280x720. I don't want that frame size. I want the standard frame size, which is 1920x1080. So I can just either drag this video over here, or the easiest way is go to File, click New, and go to Adjustment Layer. So I can adjust the frame size in the width and height of the video setting. Click OK. Drag the adjustment layer to the timeline, and then usually I like to put the adjustment layer in the 3rd or 4th row because I'll be using the 2nd and 1st row often. After you've put the adjustment layer, the first thing you want to do is make sure you prepare the music for your video. Since I've already prepared one, so I'll just drag this one over here. Okay, and then because you want to make sure what kind of video you want to create, what concept. So for mine, I want to make a dramatic video, so I already prepared a music background that have the concept of dramatic music effect. So after that, just gather all your video clip in the timeline. The upper part is for the video and the lower part is for the audio. So for example, here in the intro, I don't want the audio, I only want the video. So what do? Just go and then drag the video only. It's too simple. If you want to zoom closer to your video, drag the circle to the left. You want to zoom out, drag to the right. So now I want to zoom closer, so I'll drag to the left. Okay, next. Same for this one. I don't want. Since this one doesn't have the video, so I'll just drag this one. Sometimes when you put the video in your timeline, make sure the music matches well with the video clip. Like for example here, I put the video that matches along with the high tone of the music effect. It will be like this. So you can see the dramatic and suspense effect that I create in this video. Okay, so for our last video, since in this video there's the darker side and the lighter side of water drop, I don't want the light side of water drop, I only want the dark one. So what do? Just press I in the beginning and then until the end part that you want. Let's say I want it until here. So press O and then drag only the video, and it will only turn out as the one that you just marked it. And I want to speed up the video a little bit. Go to right click and then click speed. Okay, so now I want to make the speed into 200. So the result will turn into something like this. Just play around a bit. Okay, now I'm satisfied with the video background and the video clip, but see, it doesn't match well with the frame size. So what do? Right click and can set to frame size. Okay, once we've put all our video clip in the timeline, go to adjustment layer, click it, and then go to effects and press crop. Because we want to make our video look more something like a movie, so drag the crop effect over here and then go to the effect control, press 7. So there you go. You can see it looks something like a movie style. Okay, now we have our video clip, we have a little bit of the effect, we have the music. Next, we should do the text. So for the text part, it's easy. Just I want to edit my text here. Go to file and then go to legacy title. For example, let's say I want to make a create your adventure. Yeah, so just choose the size that you prefer, the font that you prefer, and then it's better to put a little bit of shadow. If you want this color, just leave it as it is, but if you don't change it, just double click, or you can choose which color you want. But I don't want this color, I just want the white one. So there you go. And then go back to the project video test and drag it to the part where you want to do. Okay, so to create a more edgy effect in your video, you can fade in a little bit in the beginning of your text. So here, let's say go to effect control and go to the beginning of your video clip here in the create your adventure. Go to opacity and then drag a little bit further and add another keyframe. The first keyframe you'll put to 0% opacity and the second will be 100%. So the result will look something like this. Yeah, maybe you can drag it a little bit more to use so you can see the fade in of the text. Yes, so now I'll be doing the same in the next video clip, so I'll just fast forward it. Okay, so now we are done with the text for each of the video clip. I want to add the last text for our video, which is brought to you by KLMSS ITD. Okay, so now we are done with our music, with our video clip, with our text and our effect. And now we want to touch up a little bit for our video clip. So let's go to the color workspace. So I want to make, my idea is to make my video clip look a little bit more like in a film scene. So I'll just click here in the video. And then I go to the creative. So faded film, intensive, drag it a bit. So yes, you can see as if it looks like in a film. And curves. I don't want the red too much, so I'll just drag it down a bit. Yeah, just like this. I think it's enough. You can also use the basic correction, but I think I don't need too much correction for the color. So I'm going to do the same for the rest of the video clip. So I think that's it. Yeah, so now you have your video of a short video for this tutorial. So once you finish, you are satisfied with the video, just export your video. Go to file, export, or to make it easy, just press Ctrl M. Then you can use on the preset to use which kind of video setting that you want to use. But for mine, usually I like to change on I want to make the output and the source become the same, because sometimes the audio became a little bit different here. Source is 4400 Hz, but here is 48 kilohertz. So I'm going to change it. The frame size is the same. The FPS is also the same. So I'm going to change a little bit on the audio. Yes, make sure you tick the use maximum render quality, and then you can name your video. Let's say, for example, test video dramatic, and then you can export. Okay, so now we're done with our video. This is it. So I hope you guys learned something from our tutorial today. Thank you for listening and have a good day. Goodbye.